It's a cloud of sorrow. This is Seonseo Soup. The 2026 budget proposal for recovery and growth is, as its name suggests, a big picture to overcome the crisis and move toward the future. This budget is notable for focusing on people's livelihoods, the economy, and security as key pillars. The defense budget focuses on people and the future by enhancing soldiers' welfare and advanced military capabilities. A defense budget of 66 trillion, one unprecedented in the history of the Republic of Korea, has been submitted as next year's proposal. It rose 8.2% from last year, the biggest jump in 7 years. I believe this will help build a stronger military in the future. It's really great to see things being upgraded step by step like this. The current government is strengthening military power and improving soldier service conditions. Today, let's take a closer look at this topic. Let's get right into it. The global security focus has quickly shifted from quantity to technological advancement. Our Ministry of Defense is preparing for the future by aiming to build a strong, advanced military based on two key pillars: securing future technologies such as artificial intelligence and drones, and ensuring top personnel to operate them. The 2026 defense budget is at a record high, prioritizing investment in people and the future. South Korea's proposed 2026 defense budget is 66.2947 trillion won. This is the largest budget ever, highlighting the Korean government's focus on future warfare. The government has reaffirmed its commitment to building a 21st century strong military by focusing on modernization and smart technologies, not just troop numbers. In fact, through his policy speech, President Yoon directly presented his vision to replace outdated weapon systems with state-of-the-art systems suitable for the artificial intelligence era, and to transform the military into an elite, smart force to firmly achieve self-reliant national defense. Another key point was emphasizing people-centered defense, since people are the foundation of combat power. Plans are underway to greatly improve soldiers' service conditions. In particular, boosting the morale of junior officers, who play a central role in the military, and providing stable service conditions have recently emerged as important tasks. This budget plan aims to improve treatment for these personnel and assist with future planning, with the main change being a salary increase. Junior officers are set to get up to a 6% pay increase. This will directly help young officers maintain a stable life and plan for their future. A new savings plan, the Young Officers Tomorrow Preparation Savings, will launch. It's a 3-year plan for junior officers serving mid to long term. If you deposit 300,000 won monthly for 3 years, the government matches it, adding 10.8 million won. You'll save 21.6 million won total, excluding interest. This system helps you plan for your future while serving in the military, and living conditions have improved. Soldiers are frequently reassigned, often moving between various units across the country. In this process, they have to move often and frequently need to use equipment like ladder trucks. Moving expense support was previously insufficient, placing a heavy burden on individuals. Now, increased support will help ease living costs. The officer duty allowance will also be increased. Weekday duty pay will increase from 20,000 to 30,000 won, and holiday duty from 40,000 to 60,000 won starting in 2026. For officers regularly on duty, this change directly impacts their living conditions and can boost overall military morale. In addition, there are plans to expand the short-term service incentive system. Previously, only a few received the incentive, but now it will extend to officers and cadets after graduation, civilian recruited non-commissioned officers, and Reserve Officers Training Corps non-commissioned officers. This allows short-term service members to continue military life with more peace of mind. Better meals show improved living conditions. The meal cost, frozen for 3 years, will rise to 14,000 won in 2026. 1,000 won may not seem like much, but it can help improve meal quality and variety. This change directly impacts soldier satisfaction. Military meals significantly impact soldiers' morale and daily life, so expectations for this improvement are high. The number of locally sourced special meals will double, enhancing quality and variety. Safety measures are also being updated. Artificial intelligence robots for explosive and landmine removal are planned to be introduced in earnest. It is expected that soldiers will be able to carry out their missions without being directly exposed to danger. We can prioritize our soldiers' safety and lives. It's also essential to improve reserve force training conditions. The training allowance will increase. Type 1 from 82,000 won to 95,000 won, and Type 2 from 40,000 won to 50,000 won. New support measures are ready. A new Reserve Forces training allowance system gives 5th and 6th year reservists 20,000 won, plus a 10,000 won allowance for basic and operational training, including student reservists. This change may provide some comfort to Reserve Forces trainees. The lunch allowance during training will rise from 8,000 won to 9,000 won, allowing for better meals. A new 10,000 won basic operation training allowance will be introduced. The 2026 defense budget stands out because it didn't just focus on weapons upgrades and modernizing equipment. Planning the budget to improve soldiers' lives, secure officers' futures, and include reservists shows people are the focus. It will be interesting to see how this policy direction from the Korean government will affect the military in the future. In addition, improving the conditions of officers' accommodations was also given significant attention to boost the morale of military officers and provide a stable living environment. The government has announced a plan to continue the project with the goal of providing one room per officer in military accommodations by the first half of 2027. This means that the plan goes beyond simply increasing the number of accommodations. It aims to improve the overall living environment so that officers can live in a stable setting and focus on their duties. Living condition improvements went beyond just housing. The budget supports combining scattered winter clothing types and improving quality so soldiers can work more warmly and securely in winter. Since increased physical exhaustion in cold environments directly affects combat efficiency, improving the quality of clothing is considered not just a matter of convenience, but a practical measure to strengthen combat capability. The government is also speeding up military modernization, notably by increasing the budget for the Korean-style 3-axis system. The budget rose 22.3% from 7.2838 trillion won in 2025 to 8.9049 trillion won in 2026. The 3-axis system is a key force to counter North Korea's nuclear missile threat, showing how much importance the government places on this area. Defense R&D investment is expected to rise from 4.961 trillion won in 2025 to 5.913 trillion won in 2026. This measure aims for technological independence and readiness for future battlefields. The budget for future challenging defense technologies, including key areas such as advanced aircraft engine development and stealth technology, has also increased significantly from 250.3 billion won in 2025 to 349.4 billion won in 2026. Though these investments may not yield immediate results, they are expected to strengthen the Korean military's independent capabilities over time. Drone capabilities are being strengthened. The Ministry of National Defense aims to train 500,000 drone soldiers. Already, 20.5 billion won has been allocated in next year's budget for training drone soldiers, and there are plans to enable at least one drone to be operated at the squad level. The Korean military plans to make drones standard equipment, not just auxiliary tools like rifles. In addition, there are also plans to localize the core components of drones. Currently, China is leading the global drone market, but in an emergency, it could become difficult to get parts from China. We aim to lessen this dependency and build our own production by localizing components. Drones are already being recognized as a weapon system that has changed the paradigm of modern warfare. If drones become widely deployed on the battlefield, they are highly likely to bring about a decisive change in enhancing the combat power of the South Korean military. Looking at this year's defense budget proposal, on one hand, it meticulously improves the living conditions of soldiers, and on the other hand, it actively seeks to secure advanced weapon systems to respond to future warfare, demonstrating a dual strategy. The Ministry of National Defense aims to become a strong military with skilled personnel and advanced technology, not just maintain troop numbers. The 2026 defense budget improves soldiers' living conditions, supports future assets for officers, boosts reserve training expenses, and offers more education and self-development. I'm looking forward to this budget proposal. It could be the start of recovery and growth. The Korean government's commitment to national defense through investing in people and the future is clear in the 2026 budget proposal. I hope the plans we reviewed today are smoothly implemented in 2026, improving service members' living conditions and strengthening the military. What do you think about this large-scale investment in the defense budget? Please let us know in the comments. That's all for this video. Thank you.